anyone know what I'm talking about when I say front cloth acting? It's probably worth talking about, actually, because if you're writing for live, you need to get your head around this whole, you know, when one of the first things you learn as a TV script writer is the whole idea of fourth wall. Are you going to break the fourth wall or not? The equivalent of that in comedy is what they call front cloth acting, and it's what comes from the old days of variety, when in the context of a variety show, when the comedian came on, they used to pull the curtains, and that was so that they could change the scenery out the back for the next big dance number or what was going to happen. So the comedians were used as link men, and they always used to do their material in front of a curtain, and in doing that, everything was pitched out to the audience. There was no fourth wall. They knew that the audience was there. Perfect example of that, Morecambe and Wise. And when Morecambe and Wise went from doing live shows into doing television, they took the curtain with them. And if you remember the Morecambe and Wise shows, there was always a section where they had a curtain behind them. They used to say, give us a curtain, we feel safe. You know, it's like we're back on stage. So that's what, when we say front cloth acting, that means that the audience know that you're acting, you know that the audience is there. The whole thing is like what I'm doing now. And even a sketch can be written in a front cloth style. In other words, you're not talking to each other like this, you're talking to each other like this. The whole thing's being pitched out. The audience, particularly in Edinburgh, are very used to seeing stand-ups. So they want everything to be just straight at them, you know. And even when the League of Gentlemen first started, it wasn't a show anything like their TV show as it is now. They were just three guys in dinner jackets, and most of their stuff was pitched straight out there to the audience. In other words, they adapted what they did to that environment. As soon as they went onto TV, everything was fourth wall, talking to each other, dramatic, almost like a drama show.